Assalamualaikum. My name is Zulaika Zafira binti Khairul.
And my name is Nuraiha Natasha binti Romino.
My name is Siti Umara binti Zizi.
Hi, my name is Naila Fatni binti Muhammad Zamri.
My name is Nur Alina Sarah binti Fazlin.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. Today, our group will be presenting about unemployment in the Philippines, covering the years 2022, 2023, and 2024. Unemployment is an important measure of how well a country's economy is doing. It shows whether people are able to find steady jobs and contribute to the country growth. If the unemployment rate is high, it means more people are struggling to get work, which can affect the whole economy. The Philippines is a developing country and is considered a newly industrialized nation in the Asia-Pacific region. Over the past few years, the Philippine labor market has gone through many changes. These changes were caused by the COVID-19 recovery period, global economic pressures, and government policies. By looking at the unemployment trend, we can understand how the country has supported its workers, create job opportunities, and improve its economy. It also help us see if the economy is becoming more stable and fair to everyone. So the purpose of our presentation is to analyze the unemployment situation in the Philippines between 2022, 2023, and 2024. We will explain the current economic background, the main causes of unemployment, the policy used by the government, and 3 methods used to overcome this issue. Let's start.
Today, I will be sharing a brief overview of unemployment trends in Philippines over the past 3 years, which is 2022, 2023, and 2024. Let's start with the numbers. In 2022, the unemployment rate stood at 2.16%. By 2023, it dropped to 2.22%. And in 2024, it slightly decreased further to 2.15%. So, what do these numbers tell us? From 2022 to 2023, we saw a significant drop in unemployment. This decline was largely due to the country's strong post-pandemic recovery. Key sectors like tourism, retail, and transportation returned to full capacity. As these industries pushed up their operation, more jobs were created, which helped bring the unemployment rate down. Then, from 2023 to 2024, we witnessed another, even smaller improvement. This time, the decline was driven by strong domestic demand and a rebound in global trade. These factors lead to strong growth, particularly in the manufacturing and service sector, in which contributes to continued job creation. In summary, the consistent decrease in unemployment from 2022 to 2024 reflects the Philippines' resilient and steadily recovering economy, driven by both internal demand and external trade activities.
I'm gonna talk about factors involved unemployment in the Philippines for the past 3 years was the post-pandemic economic recovery. As COVID-19 restrictions were lifted, businesses reopened and started rehiring, especially in sectors like tourism, retail, and transportation. According to the Philippine Information Agency, the services sector alone made up over 61% of total employment in 2023. This helped thousands of Filipinos get back to work, and the unemployment rate dropped from 2.60% in 2022 to 2.22% in 2023. Next, another key factor is the rise in domestic demand and the recovery of trade. As the economy picked up, people spent more, and businesses responded by expanding production and services. This led to more job opportunities, especially in manufacturing, logistics, and hospitality. In fact, S&P Global report that the Philippines achieved 5.9% GDP growth in the third quarter of 2023. Supported by consumption, tourism, and exports, this continued momentum helped reduce unemployment further to 2.15% by 2024. The third major factor is labor migration. Many Filipinos, especially skilled workers like nurses, seafarers, and engineers, found employment abroad during this time. This helped ease pressure on the local job market, since fewer people were competing for jobs here in the Philippines. Report from the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration support this trend, showing how labor migration helped reduce unemployment while boosting the economy through remittance.
I will talk about the policy used by the government to overcome unemployment in the Philippines. First is Build program. In the Philippines, that is one of the largest initiatives. It focuses on repairing roads, bridges, airports, schools, and hospitals, as well as building the new ones. These construction projects need a large number of workers, as this will help hundreds of people who had lost their jobs because of the pandemic. People who work on these projects can make enough money to support their families. Better roads and airports also helps to boost the economy, as it can help for businesses and tourists to facilitate easier and faster. Second is gradual removal of COVID-19 restriction. During the pandemic, many businesses forced to close or reduce the number of customers in order to stop the virus from spreading. This had caused many workers to lose their jobs. Starting in 2022, the government slowly lifted this restriction. Shops, restaurants, and other businesses are reopened fully or partially, which means they needed to hire workers again. Not only that, many people who lost their jobs during the pandemic were able to return to work or find new jobs because businesses started hiring again. This will help to reduce the unemployment rate and brought life back to many communities. Third is promoting digital jobs and flexible work arrangement. The pandemic shows that many jobs can be done online or from home. The government had encouraged companies to offer flexible work options such as working from home or having flexible hours of working. This would benefit people who could not travel to work because of health reasons or family responsibilities. Digital jobs like online customer service, data entry, and content creation would become popular. This way, more people could keep their jobs and find new ones that fit their lifestyle better. Flexible work also help many workers balance their work and personal life. Last but not least, financial policies to support growth. To help the economy grow, the government implemented financial policies such as charging interest rates and increasing spending on programs to help the businesses grow. Lower interest rate make it easier and cheaper for businesses, and the businesses can offer training program for workers to learn new skills. This financial measure help create more jobs and make the economy stronger. Not only that, this will also make people having more skill.
I will be talking about the three methods used by the country to reduce unemployment. One of the main ways is through skill training programs by TESTA. These are often free and focus on areas like construction, health, and IT. They help people, especially those who cannot afford college, gain useful skills and job credentials. Another method is hosting job fairs and improving online job portals, like FieldJobNet. This connect job seekers directly with employers and make job searching easier, especially for new graduates or those affected by the pandemic. Lastly, there are livelihood programs like the Dole Kabayahan program. These provide training and starter kits for small businesses, especially in rural areas. This encourage self-employment and help families earn a stable income.
For the conclusion, for the past 3 years, unemployment in the Philippines has gone through many changes. One of it is during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many people have lost their jobs because of many businesses closed, and that's make the economy slow down. After seeing the decrease in COVID-19 cases, things have slowly improved. As the businesses reopen, more jobs become available, especially in hard labor industries like construction and manufacturing. Not only that, government program has also helped a lot of people to have more job opportunities. However, even with this improvement, many Filipinos are still facing many problems, as a lot of workers are underemployed because most of them have the jobs but do not earn enough money, and they are not using their full skill. Young people and those working in informal jobs such as street vendor or part-time workers continue to struggle with finding stable and well-paying work. To solve the unemployment issues in the Philippines, the government needs to invest more in education, job training, and support small businesses. As this will help people have more skill they need, and with that it will open more job opportunities. With the right support, this will also contribute to the economic growth.